Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. Welcome to TPSM's women's volleyball broadcast. My name is Charlie Limoncelli. By my side tonight, Chris Maffio.
Well, I'm looking for a good game. Both these teams, Oak Ridge especially, very good. Only has lost 2 sets this entire season, and that came in their first matchup against Vacaville.
That's
St.
right.
Mary's 5-4 on the season, so maybe they can pull off the upset here in El Dorado Hills tonight.
Perhaps, but these Trojans have been dominant. They have not lost a set since game 1. Matter of fact, it is here in my notes. They have won 19 straight sets.
Wow. It's really incredible.
So 9-0, undefeated on the year. These Trojans are highly ranked in California, number 11 in the state. So this is going to be a pretty good volleyball match. So to start things for the Trojans, we've got Leilani Yang, the senior, starting at setter and defensive specialist. Been an excellent server all year for them. Yang's first serve is good, little low, and a bit of a redirect shot by the Rams. Back on St. Mary's side, hit to the Trojans. And can't get there. That was Kate Fagundis making a dig, but unsuccessful. Rams will take the first points of the night.
Well, just judging by that first volley, you can tell both these teams very good. That was very long rally.
Here's Ella
right
Rishwain. Sends a serve deep onto the Trojan side, setting up outside. That's good. Emily Child picks up a point. Trojans tie up the game. Coming into this game, Child had 58 kills. That's another one, which makes 59. Madison Walker with the serve. A thundering hit by Hummel, but the Trojans are there. Walker sends a rocket, but that's out of bounds. You could tell that had power.
That was like 100 miles an hour off her hands.
So for the Rams, Keely Hummel will serve. Hummel's serve is good. Child on the return. Yang setting up on the other side. The Rams send a deep serve. Penalty on the Trojans, so the Rams will get awarded another point.
Off to a good start for them against this insanely good Trojans team.
Indeed, Rams up 3-1. Hummel's serve deep. Trojans are there. Setting up outside. Child is blocked. Back for the Trojans. Here's Weaver. Another block. St. Mary's side with some defensive effort.
Well, some pinball going around right up the top of the net. That's what you like to see if you're St. Mary's.
Once again, here's Hummel. Deep serve. Trojan setting up. Here's Walker. Too much. So far, St. Mary's, they're looking to build some momentum. They're 2-1 in their last 3 games. They swept Cathedral Catholic. They lost 2-0 to Point Loma and won 2-1 against Ironwood Ridge, excuse me. Those are their last 3 games. As the Trojans send it over to the Rams side. Hummel will bump it over. Trojans are there. Yang setting up. Child gets that one down.
Well, every time I've played volleyball, whether that be recreationally or maybe in school PE, you notice it's a game of momentum. You can go on these incredible 10-0 runs, and if you get one thing wrong, it just shifts right back in the other person's favor.
A bad return by Hummel is capitalized on by the Trojans as they send that ball crashing to the ground. Here's Fagundis to serve. On the outside. Rams get it down. That is Audrey Arnado. She is their leading scorer for the Rams team. 75 kills, 3.3% at a 35.9% completion rate. So really something special. Trojans get blocked. Weaver hit a rocket, but the Rams defense once more is there. So now the Rams will send Megan Kagehiro to serve. Starting libero for the Rams. She is a junior. And that serve goes into the net. So this St. Mary's squad ranked 138th in California, not nearly as well thought of as the Trojans, but within the section, they are 21st and number 19 in Sacramento, so most certainly a dangerous team. Here's Sophia Padilla to serve for the Trojans. Good serve, another bad bump, and Weaver can't quite get it down, but St. Mary's can't return it. So Trojans starting to come back a little bit, starting to find their footing. Padilla with a bit of a rainbow serve. Rishwain out. Arnaudo blocked. Back on the Rams side. Arnaudo again with a bit of a tip, but the Trojans are there. Dowden blocked, and that's going to go out of bounds. Rams have come to play tonight. On the serve is Mackenzie Dobbins for the Rams. Trojans have it. Dowden sends it over. No good. And an excellent play by the Rams to send that ball to the ground. Trojans could not do anything about it. So St. Mary's with a commanding 4-point lead right now.
Well, every time Oak Ridge has scored, they've come right back and not allowed them to get into a rhythm. It's so big.
Dobbins serve right to Weaver. Dowden sends it to the St. Mary's side. Rishwain with a thundering hit, but the Trojans are there. And Dowden gets that one down. Trojans promptly end the run. Here's Elle Weaver. The junior sensation has been really incredible so far for this Trojan team. Rishwain sends a nice redirect shot. Trojans can't get there. There's Arnaudo to serve. Setting up for the tip was Kylie Gaunt. Now the Rams with a big spike by Hummel.
Perfect spike right in the corner where nobody was there.
And we're going to get a timeout by the Trojans, and we'll be back as soon as it's over. Back here live from Trojan Arena. St. Mary's Rams up 11-6 against the home Oak Ridge Trojans.
This is not the start we really expected for Oak Ridge. They've
Walker
just dominated every team they've played.
Excellent hit down to the ground. So here's Kylie Gaunt for the Trojans. Gaunt serve is no good. Rams will pick up a free point. Isabella Williams with the serve. Trojans having a bit of trouble. Dowden will send it over on a bump. Outside, Hummel with a tip. Trojans are there. Dowden sends a spike, partially blocked, and to the floor. Substitutions on the Trojan side. Leilani Yang, Emily Child are in for Mac Dowden and Sophia Padilla. On the St. Mary's side, Nicole Butt is in for Isabella Williams. And that one cannot be returned by Fagundes. Rams will get the point. Ella Rishwain serves, bounces off the net, and an excellent dig by Fagundes. Here's Walker to close it out, and oh my goodness, what a play.
What a play by Fagundes. Showing why she's the leader of this team.
What a stellar dig. So here's Walker. Sends a serve. Can it be returned? Yes, Hummel will just bump it over. Yang setting up. And Alyssa Anderson's got that one for sure. Trojans coming back. So Walker, in addition to being a great server, maybe the best outside hitter on this team. 58 kills, 3.2% this year. Always a threat to take over the game. Here are the Rams. Hummel blocked by the Trojans. Once more. Fagundes another dig. Here's Child. Blocked and to the floor.
Well, it looks like this Trojan team is getting into a rhythm, which is not good news for St. Mary's. They've avoided that so far.
Walker, another good serve. Setting up, here's Hummel, and the Trojans can't get there. So last year, this St. Mary's team went 15-9. They were 10-0 in their league, although that league was a little weaker, I will say. But regardless, still an excellent team. And this year, they only lost a couple of seniors, so still a young and talented team. In any case, here's Hummel's serve. Trojans are there. He's Weaver. Partially blocked, and once more the Trojans, no, they don't get through.
What just happened? That for sure looked like it touched the ground.
So the Trojans are scrambling a little bit, but they're there. Arnaudo blocked. The Rams having trouble getting past the Trojans. Oh, and Olivia Hicks tips a ball that likely would have been out of bounds had she not touched it. So just like that, the Rams extend the lead. Hummel's serve, good. Here's Weaver on the Rams side. That is blocked. Caprissa Brock. Brock again, she gets it on the tip this time. So here's Hummel again. Excellent serve. They seem to be targeting Weaver a little bit. And she's going to maybe make them pay for it. No, St. Mary's is there. Brock blocked. Somehow they save it. Anderson can't quite get it down. St. Mary's still alive. Arnaudo on the Trojan side. Excellent bump by Weaver, but St. Mary's is still there. We've got ourselves a volley, and Weaver ends it.
Well, what you said about them targeting Weaver did come back to bite them. She puts down the hammer and gets the point for the Trojans.
Ella Weaver, absolutely spectacular right now. Here's Kate Fagundis with a great serve. The Rams can't quite get it. Ileana Williams, the freshman, standing at 5'10", she hits that into the net. So Fagundis gets the serve again. Power shot. Rams are there. Brock, too far. And the Trojans have brought it to within 2. And we're going to get a timeout here, so we'll be back as soon as the break is over. And we're back here in Trojan Arena. The Oakers Trojans down by 2 against the St. Mary's Rams. We're still in set 1 here. Here's Audrey Arenado. She gets blocked by the Trojan front line. Yang setting up. There's Child, partially blocked. The Rams have it near the back. Setting up, Arenado again with a tip this time, but the Trojans are there. Weaver sends it. Arenado once more, she's blocked, and that one will go the other way. Fagundis, another great serve. She's been on a bit of a run here. Arenado partially tipped. Trojans up, and Olivia Hicks gets it. Ball went a little bit behind her head, but she reached back and she was able to keep it and send it right to the ground. So we're tied at 16 here. Fagundis' serve is good. Oh my goodness, a rocket from Eliana Williams and puts the Rams right back on top. Wow. Megan Kagehiro serves. Yang sets up. Kylie Gaunt is no good on that attempt. Goes too far. Kagehiro serve bounces off the top of the net. The Trojans are there. Setting up, there's Weaver. On the outside, Brock tipped by Yang. It would have gone out of bounds regardless of whether or not she touched it. So a bit of an ill-advised play. Will end up costing the Trojans. Good serve, Trojans. A bad bump from Elle Weaver. That ball goes out of bounds. Rams closing in on a first set victory here. St. Mary's bench gets a line warning. Got to stay back a little bit. That serve is too far. the Trojans will catch a break. So Mac Dowd and Sophia Padilla coming in. Emily Child and Leilani Yang are out. Padilla will serve. And partially blocked by the Trojans, but not enough. Nicole Butt will end up picking up the point. Here's Mackenzie Dobbins with a good serve. Trojans are there. Weaver gets that one. Another substitution. Madison Walker in for Olivia Hicks on the Trojan side of things. Here's Weaver's serve. Arnado too far. Looks like we're going to get a violation called before that hand anyways. Trojans with the point regardless. Weaver's serve is too much. Rams get a free pass. Serve from Arenado is good. Trojans, and we're going to get another violation by the Trojans. Rams within 2 of taking the set victory. We're going to get a timeout here on the Oak Ridge side, so we'll be back as soon as play resumes. And we're back from the break. St. Mary's Rams leading the Oak Ridge Trojans 23-19 so far. RJ Arenado serves. Trojans are there, setting up Madison Walker, blocked. Trojans have control. Weaver sends that one. That's going to be ruled inbounds.
A just
clutch
on the
point.
line. You're going to need an index card to measure where that one landed.
So excellently placed shot there from Weaver. Trojans on top. Here's Callie Larson to serve. Good placement. Here's Hummel. Walker gets the bump. Weaver sends it over. A tip by Rishwain. And the Rams are within 1. So the Trojans looking a little flat here in set 1. But still a close game. Anything could happen right now. Isabella Williams will serve. Thundering serve. Trojans will have it though. Walker gets that one down. Clutch point. Substitutions on both sides. And Leilani Yang will be tasked with serving. Yang's serve is good. And another big shot from Ileana Williams. That will close set one. The Rams take a 1-0 lead.
And
So we'll be back.
The Trojans' set of not losing a single set for the last 28, I believe. Or
19 straight sets
19.
they have won until today. That streak is over, so an excellent point. Though in any case, thank you, Chris. We will be back in a few minutes. And we're back here in Trojan Arena. Thank you for joining us here on TPSM on YouTube. Through one set, St. Mary's Rams leading the Oak Ridge Trojans 1-0. But these Trojans have been simply dominant all year. One bad set is not an indicator just yet of anything. But at the same time, St. Mary's showing they can hang with some of the best. So we got some really great volleyball action going on here. For the Rams, Ella Rishwain will serve. Low serve and the Trojans can't handle it. Last set, the Rams took the first point and they won that set. Maybe we'll have a similar outcome here. Wouldn't be too sure. But there's always the possibility. Rishwain off the net. Weaver. No way that one was gonna get returned. Excellent, excellent spike. So now Avery Town will serve. She has been absolutely dynamite from behind the line. 16 aces for the Trojans. She also has an 89.1 serving percent and 39 points off of serves. That would be another one right there. So Avery Town, the real deal. Big serve. And barely returned. Here's Child. Gets all of that one. And quickly the Trojans are up 3-1. So Coach Trevin Morgan going with his most consistent and arguably best server right now, trying to get back into the swing of things here. Weaver sends it down, but an excellent dig by Kagehiro, excuse me. The Rams hit that into the net, and the Trojans get another point. Town. That one will go out of bounds, and that will end her run. But not before the Trojans show that they've still got it. Here's Keely Hummel. Had some excellent serves last set for St. Mary's. Will she get another one here? Yes. Walker on the bump, setting up. There's Weaver. On the outside, Carissa Brock. Trojans, excellent dig there by Town. Another dig from Hummel. St. Mary's has it. Arnaudo sends it out of bounds. Trojans will get the point.
Well, this set looking very different for Oak Ridge than the last one. At this point last set, they were down 5-2. Now they're up 6-2.
Yep, Trojans definitely changed. I think Coach Trevin Morgan got them pumped up. They're certainly playing better as Weaver sends an excellent serve. Brock with a tip, but the Trojans are there. Weaver once more, and she gets a tip of her own, 7-2. Weaver's serve. And a point awarded to the Trojans, violation by the Rams. Unclear to me what exactly it was, but the officials made their ruling, so they're not really going to go back on it. Coach still talking with the officials for St. Mary's. Things finally get sorted out. Here's Weaver. Big serve. Arnaudo was there, and she gets partially blocked, but the spin sends it out of bounds after Oak Ridge touched it last. Megan Kagehiro to serve. Bit of a rainbow. The Trojans are there. Walker. Big hit on the Rams side. Rams awarded a point after what seems to be a violation on the Trojan side. Another serve from Kagehiro. This one pretty good. Out on the St. Mary's side now. Arnaudo blocked. And Walker with a spike to ensure a Trojan point. So now Kate Fagundis will serve for the Trojans. Arnaudo hits it over. Trojans are there. Weaver to the St. Mary's side. There's Arnaudo again, but that's blocked. Bumped by Lucy Enrick. And that ball goes out of bounds off of St. Mary's, so the Trojans get the point.
They just look way more fluid this set. Not sure if their game plan was off last set, but this is more like what we'd expect from them, the record going into this game.
Absolutely. This is certainly more of that Trojan brand of volleyball. In any case, with the timeout, we'll be back in a few short seconds. And we're back from the timeout. The Trojans leading set number 2, 10-4 against the visiting St. Mary's Rams. That's going to be a Trojan point violation on the part of the St. Mary's Rams. So Kate Fagundis serving for the Trojans. She was an integral part of last year's section championship team. Did excellent as a sophomore setter. Now she has the libero job. The Rams send an excellently placed ball to the floor on Oak Ridge's side. It's Mackenzie Dobbins' turn to serve. And that one is good. Trojans send it over. Rishwain. Set up by Weaver. And there's Child, but that's blocked and down to the floor. The Rams pick up the point there. So Dobbins only a sophomore, but showing she's got some excellent serving talent here. One of the best on the team. And that one, a really good one. Madison Walker wasn't up far enough to return it. So the Rams closing in a little bit on the Trojans. Dobbins, another good serve. Town is there to set up Walker. Arnaudo is good. Trojans can't get there. So Audrey Arnaudo has been excellent so far tonight. And the Rams have done an excellent job just giving her control of the offense. Deep serve from Dobbins. Here's Walker, blocked, but it goes out of bounds. So Trojans get the point as they did not touch it last. Subs for the Trojans, Sophia Padilla will take over as server. On the Trojan side and out of bounds. Rams do a pretty good job there. Arnaudo has the honor to serve. Here's Walker. A tip, and that one's good for sure. No doubt about it.
Very well needed point from Oak Ridge. Just was a bit of a run for St. Mary's, coming to an end with that easy point that just dropped there. No one, same area code as that ball.
Trojans save it. Here's Weaver. Rams are there. Hummel. Trojans can't communicate. Ball takes a weird bounce off of the speakers. Low hanging in this unusually small gym. The ceiling at least is very small. One of the big factors here in Trojan volleyball.
Yeah, just look at all those tiles that have been pushed in. I think I might have done a few of those playing PE wiffle ball.
And that one goes out of bounds on part of the Trojans. The Rams have brought it within 2. Isabella Williams is the server on St. Mary's side. Lagundis returns it, and nobody's home. Coach Morgan's going to call a timeout for the Trojans, so we'll be back as soon as it's over. And we're back here on TPSM. Shout out to the sports broadcasting crew. Enzo Silva running the computer and scoreboard. Mateo Reynolds on camera, as well as Camden Moore. Chris Maffio obviously by my side, doing an excellent job tonight. As St. Mary's scores a big point, and we're tied at 13 here in set number 2.
Well, I said the Trojans really got off to that fast start, but St. Mary's has done the same thing. So we're tied. Chance to go up 2 sets to none here if they can keep up the pace.
Gott tries a tip, but that is absolutely stuffed. Ileana Williams was there to make sure that the Rams had that point, not the Trojans. Rams with another point.
It was very, very well needed for the Trojan. Just maybe not putting it on them, but maybe a St. Mary's player making a mistake takes the pressure off of them to maybe get a rally going, score some points.
Jessica Ortiz will serve for the Trojans, backup libero. Also defensive specialist and setter. Here's Hummel. That one's too deep. Trojans will take back the lead. Here's Ortiz. Low serve. Williams tried to get it, but the Trojans were there. Dowden with a tip. Setting up for Hummel again, into the net. Blocked by the Trojans. And St. Mary's finally will send the ball into the net and onto the floor.
It's a crazy sequence. I was going around the world on the net.
Yep, that was definitely an interesting one. Ortiz again, a good serve. A thundering shot from Ella Rishwain. And the Rams pick up another point. Rishwain, big serve, Trojans are there. Here's Weaver. rocket. And that won't be returned at all by the Rams. Coach Morgan sending out Avery Town once more, looking for some big serves here in a crucial part of this game right now. Excellent serve from Town, and that's going to be a point. An ace, in fact.
Just put that in the perfect place.
Town looking for another excellent serve, and she'll get one. Trojans will send it back down on a tip. And they're starting to pull away a little bit, 19-15. We're going to get a timeout here by the Rams, trying to stifle this momentum the Trojans have built up. So in any case, we'll be back in a few minutes. And we're back here in set number 2. The Oak Ridge Trojans leading the visiting St. Mary's Rams 19-15. Avery Town with an excellent ace.
Well, I can see, I haven't watched a volleyball game before this, but I can see why she is their ace for serving. 2 perfectly placed balls to deliver some well-needed points for the Trojans.
Absolutely, that ball was right on the line, really just before it. And Town doing such an excellent job tonight. Here's Hummel. That ball is out of bounds. So the Trojans got away with one there. Looked like it was pretty close. Substitution on the St. Mary's side. Caprissa Brock in for Keely Hummel. Town serve barely gets over the net there. Brock sends it over. Here are the Trojans. Weaver. Power shot, and that one's good.
What a perfect shot right on the line where nobody could get it. Trojans pulling away. 7-point lead right now.
Yeah, this is exactly what Coach Morgan wanted when he put Town in to serve. Another good one. Here's Brock. And the Rams will take back control of the ball. But they're still down by 6. But the Rams will bring in Audrey Arnado once more. And Isabella Gutierrez will check in. She will serve tonight. I believe this is her first time. Excellent serve. Causes Fagundes to need a dig there. Anderson tips it. Arnado with a tip. Trojans are there. Here's Walker. And that one's on the floor. Bang, bang play for the Trojans. Set and spike. So here's Elle Weaver. 2 points needed to close the set. She won't get it there. That one out of bounds. Megan Kagehiro serves. Walker is there to bump it. And Alyssa Anderson, too much. So the Rams getting ever so close. Kagehiro serve. Deep but returnable. A bump from Town. And Arenado sends it over. Here's Walker. Blocked and out of bounds. Trojans 1 point from tying up this match.
Well, I've noticed they've just really been working the edges here to score their points.
Yep.
So when you get into a rally with these guys, it's pretty difficult. A 50-50 chance of who comes back out.
Yeah, that's the Trojan brand of volleyball. Attack the edges with these outside hitters. Here's Walker. Blocked and out of bounds, and the Trojans take set number 2. And just like that, we've got ourselves a real volleyball game. So we'll be back in a couple minutes for set number 3. And we're back here in Trojan Arena, set number 3 about to begin. We're tied at 1 apiece between the Oak Ridge Trojans and the St. Mary's Rams. So far for the Trojans, it's been a tale of 2 sets. Last set, they looked like their normal selves, pretty dominant, attacking the corners. As Chris mentioned, you know, they did a really great job with ball placement, some excellent serves. But St. Mary's, they've still been very consistent. They've done well blocking the Trojans up front and making sure they've been getting to the ball.
Well, this is certainly a match. This could go all the way to 5 sets, for sure.
I would not be surprised. So the Trojans will start with the ball, and they're going to allow Avery Town to serve after some incredible success last set. Didn't give her a ton of opportunities in the first set. but she definitely ran away with what she had in set number 2. Big serve from Town. Trojan's able to spike that down real quick.
Good start for them.
Alyssa Anderson was there, saw the opportunity off of a bad bump from St. Mary's. Another good serve from Town. Setting up, here's Hummel. And out of bounds. No. Overruled by the line judge. Not the line judge, by the official. Line judge originally signaled it was out of bounds, but that ball looked in. Ella Rishwain will serve for the Rams. And boom, Emily Child picks up a point.
So Charlie, remind me again what these line judges do. Look like student volunteers.
They are JV players, if I am not mistaken, from Oak Ridge.
Well, I think it could be a little unfair to have Oak Ridge players be the line judges.
It can be, but you know, this is a very honest and very well-disciplined program, so the integrity behind the line judges is almost certainly 100%. So I totally understand what you're saying, but it's a pretty good program here. I doubt that they would be doing any sort of cheating.
Man, Trojan's on a roll right now.
Yep, Emily Chad, latest in a line of spikes. So now Elle Weaver will serve. Weaver with a good serve. That's nice and low. Setting up there's Williams. On the Trojan side, Walker blocked and out of bounds it looks like. So Trojans awarded the point.
Attacking those corners again, the edges.
Trojans look to end this third set perhaps quickly. Weaver with another good serve. Here's Hummel. Excellent bump, and Walker with a set to get it over. Or a dump, I should say. Rishwain to Hummel. No good. Trojans quickly up 6-1. Weaver's serve is good. Here's Hummel. Dig attempt by Fagundis is no good. She ends up hitting the ball out of bounds. Here's Hummel. Had some good serves earlier, and another great one there. Nearly hits the floor. Walker with a tip. Got that one for sure. Substitution for the Trojans. Alyssa Anderson out. Kylie Gaunt in. Kate Fagundis with a big serve. Brock hits it over for the Rams. On the Trojan side, here's Child. Another point.
I think all 8 of these points have just been either St. Mary's mistakes, hitting the ball out of bounds, or just attacking the edges.
Oak Ridge student section finally getting into things. Another big point. That's an ace there for Kate Fagundis. Thundering serve. Here are the Rams. Blocked, but that one's down anyways. Caprissa Brock with a solid hit. So we'll bring up Megan Kagehiro, starting libero for the Rams. Big serve. Walker on the bump and into the net was not good enough. Kaguhiro serve, good. Running to get it, there's Town. Walker, bang, bang play. And she sends that one way downtown.
Well, I said it in the last set when Trojans had a commanding lead, but this looks a lot more like Trojan volleyball because last set they were getting points off of rallies and St. Mary's mistakes. Right now, they're just attacking the edges, putting the ball where nobody's there, just like what they always do. They do best.
Absolutely, this is what we're used to when we see Trojans volleyball. Big hit from Audrey Arenado. Trojans can't return it. Rams get the point. Mackenzie Dobbins will serve again. She's had some pretty good success so far tonight. And a good serve there. Here's Walker, blocked. Trojans maintain control. And Dowden tries to get a little tricky there. Send it cross court, but she does not even get it over the net. Dobbins, low serve. Trojans had a bit of trouble with it. Fagundes will bump it over. On the Trojan side of things, Weaver can't get that one down. Arenado blocked.
What a denial.
Absolutely rejected. So here's Madison Walker for the Trojans. Walker, good serve. Arenado with a light hit, but that was called out loud. The Trojans were ready. Rishwain, she tries it this time and she gets it. So the Rams take back another point. Audrey Arnuado. Good bump by Weaver on the Trojan side, and she'll hit it over, no good. Here's Rishwain. Goes for a proper hit this time. Weaver sends that one way out of bounds, and the Rams have brought it within 3 now. Coach Morgan going to take a timeout for the Trojans, so we'll be back as soon as play resumes. And we're back. St. Mary's only trailing by 3. Trojans nearly lost a point there, and instead they'll get one. Here in set number 3, Trojans up 12-8 now after the timeout break. Callie Larson is in. Kylie Gaunt will check out. And Larson gets the serve here. Big serve. Here's Hummel. Sends it deep. Walker is there. Yang will set up. Dowden blocked.
Some pinball action right there. That was just blocked. Smacked right back over the net. A point for St. Mary's.
Here's Sophia Marchand. defensive specialist for the Rams. Good serve. Trojans are there. Anderson sends it down on the St. Mary's side. Hummel gets blocked, and that ball will wind up going out of bounds. Substitutions on both sides of the floor. And Coach Trevin's going to roll out Avery Town, effectively a closer. And that ball goes out of bounds. So Trojans misplay that. And it may cost them. Ella Rishwain. Up and good. Weaver. Big serve violation on St. Mary's side. We're going to get some Trojan points, and Elle Weaver will serve. Weaver, good serve. Here's Hummel. Child is there, but so are the Rams. Here's Hummel again. Blocked. Just saved, and Walker can't get it over. The Rams will get the point there. Audrey Arnaud back in for the Rams. Hummel serves. Walker was there, and that's going to be 4 hits for the Trojans playing some sloppy volleyball right now. They got to clean it up. Hummel looking to capitalize on this opportunity. Big serve. Here's Walker. That one is big. St. Mary's nearly gets it down. The Trojans stumble but recover. Arnaud into the net, but blocked at the same time. We've got ourselves a volley. St. Mary's can't handle it any longer. Trojans will get out of trouble. Here's Fagundes, also been an excellent server tonight for the Trojans. Rishwain with an excellent bump. Child gets it.
Well, looking to create some more separation after that sloppy few sets.
And
points.
that ball's out of bounds. So St. Mary's with control ball once more. This set is going to be down to the wire if I had to take a guess. Megan Kagehiro. Good serve. Weaver bumps it strangely. And no other Trojans are there to set it up. So point for the Rams. Weaver, good bump this time. Here's Walker. Gets all of that one, and the block is only partial. Goes out of bounds off of St. Mary's. Oak Ridge will bring out Leilani Yang. Yang, good serve. Arnaud there. That one barely in bounds. What ball placement. So the Rams will bring out Mackenzie Dobbins again. Dobbins, bad serve this time. That's her first miss. So the Trojans will give it to Madison Walker. Walker serve low but good. Arwato blocked. The Trojans let it hit the ground. So, bit of miscommunication, and the Rams, they'll take it. Arwato serve good. Low. Hicks has to dig it. And the Trojans, 4 hits. They can't get it over. And the Rams have brought it to within 1.
Every time I've pointed out how good the Trojans are playing, it seems like St. Mary's just comes right back. Maybe I need to stop saying stuff.
Quite frankly, St. Mary's has been outplaying the Trojans, but Weaver trying to change the narrative with an excellent spike. Callie Larson to serve for Oak Ridge. Big serve from Larson. Rishwain. Spike is no good. Here's Dowden. Almost has it. Pommel for the Rams. No, it is good as Hicks takes a bad bump. That goes into the stands.
I'm Chris Mappia. I'll be taking over. Here's Town to serve. Some technical difficulties as St. Mary's gets the point there. There's Gutierrez tipping it over. And now Gutierrez to serve. From back deep. Hicks. And Town. And St. Mary's is going to get the point here. So it's 20-20. So this third set is coming down to the wire to decide who gets control. Could be within one of clinching.
Our apologies, we had some technical difficulties, but we're back And this is a very close third set here, 21-20. Trojans are going to have control of the ball. Here's Lola McCarver to serve. Serve is good. Rishwain sets Hummel. On the Trojan side, here's Walker with a tip. Good dig from Hummel. Brock sends it across, but the Trojans have it. That is Child. She's got it. Trojans up 2 now. We're going to get a timeout here. Try to stop the momentum, and we'll be back as soon as timeout is over. And we're back in set 3. 22-20, the Trojans leading the Rams right now. But this is awfully close. Brock sends it over. Trojans can't return it. And we're within 1. Keely Hummel will serve for the Rams. Walker on the return. And here she is again, but that one too far, and we're tied at 22 apiece. So another timeout. We'll be back when play resumes. Back from timeout break here on TPSM. We're tied 22 apiece. Oak Ridge Trojans, St. Mary's Rams.
It's coming down to the wire. I like it.
And a bad bump from Walker, and the Rams will take the lead here in set 3. Still the game is played best of 5, but whoever wins this set is just one step closer, so certainly important here. Keely Hummel. Big serve. McCarver sends it over for the Trojans this time. Here's Arnuado. Dig from Fagundes. She's got it. Child blocked. Trojans have it. Now on the St. Mary's side. Arnuado again. Tipped this time. Here's Walker. And that one's good. We're tied at 23. You have to win by 2 in order to win a set.
That was just there, right on the line. What a hit from Walker.
So the
huge,
Trojans
huge point.
looking for 2 straight points. Kate Fagundes, can she be the one to do it? First serve, good. And just like that, Ileana Williams says no thank you. And the Rams will go back on top. Now they're 1 point away from taking the set. Crunch time for the Trojans. Kagehira's serve is good. Trojans setting up. There's Child. St. Mary's is there. Arnuato. Tip. And the Trojans can't get there. St. Mary's up 2-1 now after 3 sets. Trojans with their backs against the wall. So we'll be back for set number 4. So here we go. Set number 4 about to start here in Trojan Arena. The St. Mary's Rams up 2-1 in sets over the Oak Ridge Trojans. So St. Mary's so far has really been outplaying the Trojans. The Trojans haven't been as dominant as they have in the past. St. Mary's looking like a really excellent team. Communication is on point for them tonight, and they have done a great job getting to the ball at all costs. Ella Rishwain starts off the set with a big serve. Weaver sends it over for the Trojans. Now Hummel back on the Trojan side. Weaver again with a tip this time. Setting up Arnuato, no good. That one is way long. Leilani Yang serving for the Trojans. That one's good. Brock sends it right to Madison Walker. Weaver to Kagehiro on the St. Mary's side. Walker's dig is no good. St. Mary's ties it up. Hummel's serve, good. And L. Weaver, a huge hit.
Hit her right in the face.
So Kagehiro on that one fell backwards after a really strong hit by Weaver. Speaking of, Weaver is serving. Very good, almost unreturnable. Arnuado. She gets it in. Trojans can't handle it. Tied at 2 now. Megan Kagehiro. Big serve, Walker on the bump. And Child, rocket, but it's returned. Trojans have it now. Once more, Child this time will tip it a little more. And out of bounds on St. Mary's, so the Trojans get another point. Here's Kate Fagundes for the Trojans. Big serve. Trojans are able to just barely save it. Brock gets that one down. Tied. This may be a long night. The way this game's going, back and forth. So now Mackenzie Dobbins is gonna serve. Dobbins sends one right to the floor. That's an ace.
Very good serve right there.
So now the Rams trying to take control. Trying to win here. Child stopped by a good dig from Gutierrez. Good dig from Fagundes. Child again. That one's on the floor. Trojans are going to bring the firepower here. Avery Town back at the line.
This is where you want Town and maybe get 3 points here. Get some momentum.
First serve, excellent. Gutierrez barely was able to get there. Arnuado can't get it with a successful dig from Fagundes, and Weaver sends that one unreturnable. Exactly what the Trojans wanted. This one, lighter from Town. Arnuado again tips it, no good. Doesn't even go over the net. (6-4) Trojans. Town, deeper serve this time. Arnuado. Weaver was right there. Here's Dowden, blocked. And it looks like a net violation. Trojans must have touched it. So otherwise, it looked like they could have saved that ball. So a bit of a squandered opportunity there. Audrey Arnuado. Good. Fagundes was there on the dig. Trojans get it up and over. So now here's Madison Walker. Excellent serve. And that one is over. Nicole Butt able to send it right in between the Trojans and the net. Sophia Marquand will serve for the Rams. Came in once and had one serve already. This one's good. Weaver with a deep tip. St. Mary's gets there. Trojans setting up. Weaver again. Tries to go cross court. Can't clear the net, and we're tied at 7.
Seems like every time one of these teams scores a point, or scores maybe 2, the other team just comes back 7-7.
It absolutely is that way. Bad serve there from Marquand, and the Trojans have it once more. Jessica Ortiz is going to serve for the Trojans. Ortiz, big serve. Dobbins sets up, blocked by the Trojans. Rishwain on the attempt there, no good. Weaver gets that one. Ortiz, good serve. Here's Hummel with a tip. Trojans are there. Walker sends it. Kagehiro was there. Here's Hummel again. And nobody home for the Trojans. The Rams will get a point. Rishwain's serve, barely returned by the Trojans, and they turn it into a point. Oh my goodness. Rams caught lacking.
Caught him way off guard there. He really thought that one was going to drop, but came in. Excellent dig, excellent bump, excellent kill.
Here's Yang. Good serve. Brock with a tip. Trojans get ahead of them. Oh no, Trojans are not awarded the point. It looked like the official had signaled over to them. But this is in fact a Rams point. Hummel with a good serve. Weaver packs all the power into that one.
Absolute rocket, right? Where there was not a St. Mary's player within the same zip code as where that ball landed. We're going to need more of that.
Yeah, that one was excellent. And Weaver, another thundering hit, this time a serve. Arnuato, partially tipped, and the Trojans are there. Here's Walker. She's got it.
Yeah. Was in bounds for Oak Ridge. They're awarded the point.
St. Mary's is going to argue.
We got conflicting calls. Line judge calls it out, it seems. Referee calls it in.
Looks like we still have a Trojan point here after the confusion.
Gonna be honest, that one looked a little questionable, but the ref knows best.
Here's Weaver's serve. Arnuato tip. Trojans can't handle the tips tonight. They have yet to really stay home on one of them. So now Kagehiro with a prime opportunity for the Rams. Only down by 2. Big serve. Fagundes was there for the bump. Here's Walker. Won't get it down. Brock tipped by the Trojans. Yang will set up. Weaver, all the power again. St. Mary's is finally able to get there, and the botched bump by Alyssa Anderson. The Trojans looked like they could have had it there.
Well, a very good break for St. Mary's. What a play for them, keeping that one in bounds. From where I was, that looked like it was sailing way into the seats. Not the chance to tie it again.
So here's Yang setting up. Walker can't quite get it down. Trojans save it. Walker again. A tip, not quite good enough. Bumped over on the Trojan side. Child. Can she get it down? No. Brock is almost blocked, but it goes down. We're tied at 12. We're going to get a timeout from the Trojans, so this is action-packed. We'll be back as soon as it's over. And here we go, back in the middle of set 4. We're tied at 12. St. Mary's Rams, Oak Ridge Trojans. We've got ourselves a ball game here, Chris.
We are going to be here a while, this rate of play. But I like it. This is an excellent game.
And we're going to get a point for the Trojans after it looks like a bit of a reach over by the Rams. Here's Kate Fagundis with the serve. Deep serve. And ball will go down on the Rams side. Looks like we've got technical difficulties again. We'll work on it right now. Okay, and we're back now with the camera having some issues tonight, but we're on top of it here. Trojans took the lead, 14-13. Now here's Avery Town to serve. Good serve. Arnaudo blocked. Back on St. Mary's side. Trojans have it. Dowden blocked right to the floor. Big momentum swing for St. Mary's there.
Forgot, did they still play best of 25 in these later sets?
Yes, for set 4 it's to 25. Set 5 is only to 15.
Okay.
Right now into set 4.
Because you saw the St. Mary's players celebrating. I thought they assumed that they won with nearing 15 points.
Now Madison Walker with control of the ball for the Trojans. Good serve. Dobbin sets up. Hummel with a tip. Here's Weaver, blocked. Back and forth. Nobody can take more than a point lead at a time right now. Subs are in for St. Mary's. Big serve. And Town with a bit of tip. Trojans are there. Walker with an excellent save, but Ileana Williams sends it right back at the Trojans, and they can't get there. Rams with the lead now. St. Mary's getting another warning for the bench to stay off the court. And we're going to get a yellow card here for St. Mary's. Warning for the bench. Big serve. And Walker will set it over. Williams gets it. It looked like it was tipped by Town, and Walker went the other way, away from where the ball ended up being. The serve is excellent after a bad bump from Weaver, and the Trojans are slowly slipping away. Mark on serve, good. Trojans setting up, Weaver. She gets that one.
That's what we need right there. I think with the student section coming back, I think basketball practice just got out. Should be a lot more energy for the Trojans. I think that might have been a reason. Had a lot of students leave.
So now the Trojans with the ball. Looks like the basketball team just got done practicing, and they're here cheering on the Trojans. Trojans are there after Hummel tries with the attempt. Weaver gets that one down.
And this place is loud again.
Student section has showed up now with the addition of the basketball team. We've got ourselves an interesting factor now.
And they're all on their feet. No better height man than these basketball players.
Ortiz with a good serve. Dobbins setting up. Hummel. No good. Walker was there. Weaver with a tip, and she doesn't get enough. So now the Rams with the momentum once more.
6 away from winning and spoiling the Trojans' undefeated season as of late, or as of now.
Ella Rishwain trying to get a closeout here. Dowden, no good. Hummel blocked. Back on St. Mary's side. Here's Brock. Tipped. The Trojans just barely.
Was that 4 hits?
No, it was not.
2.
Brock again.
3.
That one's out of bounds.
Out of. Wow. In my view, that looked pretty in bounds. But, again, referee's always right.
This is going to be close. Trojans are going to bring in Leilani Yang to serve. Yang. Serve is good, but a botched return by the Trojans. They all crowded the net while the ball was hit over. Costly error there. Keely Hummel looking for the opportunity. 5 points away. Weaver sends it down. Here's Weaver to serve. It's good. Rishwain sets up. Arnaudo. A good dig from Weaver. Here's Walker. Cross court. No good. The Trojans have not hit a cross court shot at all today. Megan Kagehiro to serve. The Rams closing in on victory. Child with a thunderous hit. And that'll give the Trojans another point.
Student section and crowd is rocking right now, and they need this momentum. Cheers for Gundas to serve there. She's been one of their best to serve.
Trojans with one of their tallest formations now. Fagundes is served. Good. Tipped down by the Trojans, and that's a reach over foul. So now Mackenzie Dobbins will serve. The sophomore with a lot of pressure here. If she can't close it, this could be a game-determining situation. Weaver barely gets there. Here's Child. St. Mary's is there, setting up. Arnaudo. Trojans are there. Here's Walker. Down, and that's good! Trojans down by one, but the Rams 3 away. And now, Avery Town.
A lot of pressure on the sophomore.
Yep, a big spot here.
But she's shown that she can handle the pressure.
So that's going to be a timeout, and we'll be back when play resumes. And we're back here in set number 4. This is a close game. St. Mary's leading the Trojans in set number 4 by 1. But here's Avery Town, no stranger to pressure situations. Last year had some clutch serves during the Trojan playoff run. Town with an excellent serve. Arnaudo tries to put it away, but the Trojans are able to get there. Dowden bumps it over. On St. Mary's side, into the net, and we're tied.
Back to square one right now. It's fair game right now for any team. Trojans have their ace up right now too. They've got all the momentum they need.
Town with an excellent serve. Arnaudo, no good. Trojans are there. Setting up for Walker with a tip, and that is not quite down. Kagehiro's there. Gaunt tries a tip, but that one also no good. Trojans are there with an excellent dig from Fagundes. Dowden can't quite get it. A tip. Trojans were right on it this time. Dowden tips, and that one's good. The Trojans take the lead. And finally, the student section getting incredibly loud. That's a timeout. We'll be back as soon as play resumes. What a game. All right, and we're back in Trojan Arena. The energy is electric right now. The Trojans up by 1 in set 4, but down in sets 2-1. St. Mary's with the lead. Excellent serve from Avery Town on the St. Mary's side. Now the Trojans have it. Here's Walker. She's got it, and the Trojans are 1 away from set 4.
What a turn of events since this student section pulled up. This basketball team ending practice is a blessing to these Trojans.
Avery Town with an opportunity to close the game. Serve is good. St. Mary's is there. The Trojans have it. Here's Walker to close. And no good. St. Mary's gets the point.
Reminder, they're going to need 3 consecutive to win it, I believe.
They would need 3 consecutive, the Rams.
Win by more than 2.
Yes, 2 or more.
Are we going to have another timeout?
Yep, we're going to get a timeout, so we'll be back in a few minutes. We're back inside of Trojan Arena. We've got a nail biter here. St. Mary's and the Trojans. Oak Ridge up by 1, and that's out of bounds. And the Trojans will take set 4. We're moving on to set number 5. So just like that, ladies and gentlemen, with a quick play, we will be back for set number 5 in a few minutes. And we're back with an absolute thriller of a volleyball game. The St. Mary's Rams have taken the Oak Ridge Trojans the distance. We're in set number 5. This one will be played to 15. Winner must win by 2 points at least.
Well, I gotta say, it's unfortunate the basketball team left. I thought practice was done for them. I guess the coach just said, hey, volleyball team's in a tight situation. Come on into the arena, cheer them on, and hopefully we can get them to clean things up. They did that.
Here's Rishwain to start it.
Certainly have momentum.
On the Trojan side, Weaver with a bump. Hummel tipped and blocked. Back on the St. Mary's side. The Trojans send a rocket, but it's no good. And Hummel's got that one, and the Rams will take the first point. Ella Rishwain serving again. She's been dominant all night long, doing it all, hitting, setting, getting digs, and serving. And Weaver sends it over. Now blocked. St. Mary's has it again. Brock with a tip, and the Rams are up 2-0 early.
Well, this is not the start the Trojans want. There's a few people in the student section are going to have to be especially loud right now.
Rishwain, another serve. Walker there to return it. And now on the other side of things, Brock tipped and Oak Ridge has it. Here's Weaver. She's got all of that one.
Oh, man. Uh-oh.
And it looks like might have injured Rishwain perhaps. But she's up. She's on her feet. She looks to be okay, but I do believe the ball hit her in the face, if I am not mistaken.
Spirits, smiling, laughing.
So looks like we're going to be all right here. So now Leilani Yang will serve with Trojan control. A tip, and Yang with an excellent save. Now on the St. Mary's side, here's Hummel. That one's way too deep, and we're tied at 2. Yang, another serve. This one also good. Rishwain setting up. Brock with a tip, but the Trojans are there. Child tips it. No good. Hummel with a big hit. And Walker sends it to the back, but it's bumped. Here's Brock again with a hit. Yang setting up. Weaver tips it to the floor. Trojan students section chanting MVP for Elle Weaver. She has been incredible tonight. Yang with an excellent serve. Hummel hits it. Walker is there to bump. Weaver again. Can't quite get it down. Trojans have it. Yang with a dump. No good. Brock is through. So we're tied at 3 now.
Just like the last set, this one's going back and forth.
Hummel, the junior. Big serve. Walker was there. Setting up. And the Trojans have it.
What a play.
Emily Child this time. Now we've got Elle Weaver to serve. Weaver's serve, good. Arnuato gets it down. The Trojans miscommunication. Nobody was home.
Well, it looked like a mirror to the last play we just had. Just putting it right where nobody was. No man's land. And we're tied again at 4.
Kagehiro. That's an ace as the ball tips off of the net and goes to the ground.
I think the trajectory of that ball hitting the net really threw them off.
I think so too. Here's Kagehiro's serve. Trojans get to it this time. Child blocked. The Trojans can't save it. And the Rams up 2 now. Timeout Oak Ridge, and we'll be back when play resumes.
I just go straight there.
Timeout break just about over. And that's the buzzer. Both teams out on the court. St. Mary's with control of the ball.
9 more to win it.
Megan Kagehiro trying to keep this run going. Here's Walker, and she's got that point.
And the basketball team's back. This is big.
And now the basketball team is back and in bigger numbers.
Should have played an entrance music for them, like Edwin Diaz.
Fagundis with an excellent serve for the Trojans. Ball on Oak Ridge's side. Walker. St. Mary's is there. Here's Brock. Yang with an excellent play to keep the ball alive. Walker sends it over. That's pretty deep. Returned by St. Mary's. Arnuato with a big spike. Here's Mackenzie Dobbins to serve for the Rams. Serve is good. Up and Walker, big hit. Trojans bringing in more firepower. Dowden in for Child.
Here's Town.
And Town
For Ace.
for Yang, yes. A streak of dominance is in her veins. A good serve there. Trojans are home. Here's Walker. Blocked! St. Mary's looking like the better team as of right now.
They're within 7.
Arnuato's serve is good, but the Trojans are there. That one from Dowden, almost unreturnable, but St. Mary's gets there. A little bit of miscommunication. That ball's out of bounds. Walker will serve for the Trojans. Walker's serve is good. Rishwain was blocked partially. Dowden will not hit it in bounds. Goes off of the antenna pole, which rules whether or not a ball is in or out of bounds while in air. It's kind of like a foul pole.
The Trojans have scored. All the momentum they got, Rams just come right back. and neutralize it, even with the student section coming back.
Isabella Williams will serve. That one's good. Weaver was there. Here's Weaver again. And that one's good.
Wow.
Couple more substitutions. Callie Larson will be the server for Oak Ridge. She's been pretty solid tonight. That one is good. An excellent ball from Hummel.
Seems
Trojans
like
couldn't get there.
Rams have just been 1-2 points apart from Oak Ridge this whole night. Or this whole set.
Ella Rishwain with the ball. Serve is good. Hicks was there. Weaver with a tip. St. Mary's is there. Brock tips it. Fagundes with an excellent dig. Trojans still in control. Weaver doesn't hit it properly. And the Rams inching closer.
Video's frozen.
We're going to get a timeout, so we'll be back in a couple minutes. And we're back from timeout break. St. Mary's Rams up 3 points in this fifth set. Looking to close it out with 4 more. Here come the Trojans. Elle Weaver nearly has it. Trojans have it again. Blocked by St. Mary's, and that's going to be a violation on the Trojans. The Rams are 3 points away. The officials are conferring, though, trying to see whether or not there was a penalty on St. Mary's and not Oak Ridge. Officials confer. And it's going to be a Trojan point, I do believe.
So it's a 2-point game instead of 4 points. I believe it's 9-11 now instead of 8-12.
No, they're going to call it all back, so it's just no points were scored. Rams are going to just serve again. That serve returned. Here's Weaver. Cross-court tip. Brock is blocked.
Ooh, what a block.
On the St. Mary's side. Hummel. Trojans get there. Weaver. Brock goes way too far. And the Trojans will get that one. Substitutions now. Yang and Child are back.
Really want to tie this game right now.
Yang served deep but good. Brock hits that inbounds.
What a hit.
Excellent ball placement.
They're within 3.
Rams need 3 unanswered. Hummel serve is good. Trojans give it to Weaver. Can't quite get it down. Yang will set up. Weaver again is blocked. The Trojans are there. Here's Child this time. She's blocked, but it goes out.
Goes out.
Trojan point.
What an excellent defensive recovery by Hicks. Backing up. I believe that was Yang or Walker. But Hicks was right there, covered it.
Weaver with a good serve. Arnaudo is blocked. Brock has it for St. Mary's. That's blocked, but it goes to the floor. The Rams only need 2 now. Now it'll be Megan Kagehiro. She's got a chance to end the game. Trojans are there. Here's Walker. That one off the top of the Rams and out of bounds.
Oh, that was a Trojan point. I thought that one went out.
Yep, Trojan point.
Ram?
Yep.
Wow.
So here's Kate Fagundis.
One thing I've noticed is the discipline on hitting balls that are going to go out of bounds for both teams.
Good serve from Fagundis. Very
That was
low.
close.
That ball is down, though. Audrey Arnaudo with a clutch spike. So now the Rams only need 1.
Trojans need to score. They need to score 5 straight to win it, including this point. Looking bleak.
Dobbins, good serve, and that's going to end it. Elle Weaver can't field it, and the Trojans' undefeated run comes to a close. So the St. Mary's Rams, what a dominant performance. Took the Trojans all the way, and they ended up winning. So they'll advance to 6-4 on the season. What an excellent game. So with that, thank you for tuning in here on TPSM. We greatly appreciate your viewership. So
Well,
thank you, everybody.
What a first game for me to be doing volleyball on. Wow.
Absolutely.
that
So
was.
excellent job tonight. Thank you, Chris, for joining me. My name is Troy Limoncelli. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Signing off here at TPSM.